What's going on today? We are doing a live trading video. We're gonna hop straight into it because we're already 12 minutes late. I was here, but I was trying to get my OBS right, and yeah. So on the daily time frame, clearly we were bullish. After we closed above this, I mean, shit. After we got this bullish candle, we wanted to see us take out previous day high. We've now taken that out, so that's good. 4-hour time frame, we have a nice 4-hour candle below us. We have a 4-hour gap below us. We also have a nice gap right here, 4-hour as well. Now if you mark out this from low to high, you can see the 50% aligns up with this fair value gap down here, so low key kind of want to see us go down into that. Cool. Next, we also had this 4-hour gap right here, which we were inversing, but looks like we're respecting it, so that's very good. We just got a nice liquidity sweep up here. Pretty sure there's an SMT as well. Not sure why it's not showing up, but if we look at ES here, you can see ES failed to take the high, NQ did take the high, so that's pretty solid. In terms of this 5-minute rejection block here, it would have been a beautiful rejection block, but clearly we're not getting that. So yeah, that's that. We do have news in 15 minutes. Unfortunately, we did not get this trade here. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right here. That's what I'm reading. That's what I'm looking at. It would have been nice to see us take out, this liquidity right here, into more of that daily gap, but unfortunately we didn't get that. Totally fine though. We will have maybe a 15-minute rejection block in here that we could look to. I'm not going to say we're going to short this, but what we could look to do here is potentially take, dude, why is this so big? Oh my god. Is potentially, also let me mark out where 10 a.m. opens. Right there. And what we could do is look for a 1-minute entry trigger here. So let's see what the CE of this would be. Also, we have what, 3? Oh, we're about to close this 15 right now, so low-key gotta run this quick. There's that. Damn, that's huge. CE's at 82 points, so that's not great. Fibonacci tool, let's see. Yeah, so I mean, that's where we would want it. That's where we would want it. So, but instead of taking this, because that's a little sketchy, maybe we just wait for a tap into one of these gaps here. Look for a 1-minute entry trigger out of that gap. That could be a better play, but we'll see. The other option is potentially we long from one of these gaps here, especially if we don't get a retrace up, or we just wait for 10 a.m. Yep, that sounds pretty valid as well. But that's what I'm seeing right now. Of course, we've swept out these lows here. Dude, is this indicator even working, bro? Like, show me an SMT. Tell me we have no SMTs. Alright, let me just refresh. There we go. Holy shit. I don't know why it didn't show up OG originally, but shit, it's up now. Now we got that SMT right there. Boom. Put in a new low. 15-minute. Okay, we're just dumping, bro. We are just dumping. Damn, there was a rejection block as well. Holy shit. We had this one. Right here. Nice entry. Nice 1-minute right here. Respected this gap. Continued to the downside. Got a nice entry right there. Let's see what it would have been. 53-point stops, insane. Maybe like a 35 isn't as bad, but holy shit, it's pretty big. Oops, that's not even the right one. Down to the daily open would have been 6R. Yeah, that's pretty damn solid. Any SMTs down here that our indicator is just tripping on, bro? No. 5 p.m. But where's the 5 p.m.? Hello? Right here? Alright, so no SMT right now. We are creating a 15-minute gap we could short from, potentially. That's good. Just gonna go ahead and delete this for now. We'll put the 15-minute RB on here, like this. It's good enough for me to at least see where it starts so we know. And we are just dumping here. So it's unfortunate I didn't get this recording started sooner. I was just messing with my OBS. I wanted to explain how I was bearish. Just because I wanted to see us rebalance this 4-hour price range. It's a nice move up. And 50% aligns with that 4-hour gap here. So I would honestly like to see that get hit. This 4-hour gap could do it, but it's not really in the discount. So I'd prefer this lower one. But also on the hourly, we really don't have much. So this is all low resistance liquidity all in here. So all this is LR down to like here. She gets a little bit more high resistance with all these gaps, but definitely low resistance in here. So we should just milk through these to the 4-hour, I would think. Yeah. So damn, brother. Damn, now we have an SMT, but it's not good. Damn, this is unfortunate. Only trade you really could have taken, in my opinion, is this one here, that rejection block, unless you're trading IFVGs or some shit, or just to flip a weekly open or something, but screw all that. 5-minute gap developing here, it's not holding yet, or it's not made yet, no closure. About to get this tap into this gap here probably. Let's just start drawing some copium. Here we have 618 in this 4-hour. From right here, we have the daily open on the 786. Daily open could see a small bounce here. We do have news coming out at 10 a.m. open, 9 a.m. for me. Shit. That's the entry right there. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Just gonna sit here for a bit. Probably check back in a couple minutes. Actually, shit, we might just stay on right now with this bounce we're getting. 1 minute looks decent. That's not decent. I would not take this. Holy shit. Yeah, not take that. But we didn't even touch daily open, so that's a little sketchy. But we probably did on NQ. I'm on MNQ, but if we look at NQ here, turn on our daily open. Let's see. No, we didn't quite tap it on here either, so that's a little crazy. Guess we're front running the daily open here. 2 minute should be printing now. Yeah. Even the 1 minute, got it like that. I probably would not want to take a 5 here. I'd be more interested in shit, bro. If we were bullish, okay, let's think about that. If we were bullish, also let's turn off the shit. If we were bullish, would we want to go up from here? I personally don't think so. I think this was our manipulation, and then I think that looks better. Taking out these lows down here, we got all of this to take out. I don't think we've taken out enough. So this 5 minute, I don't think would want to hold. Definitely could. But I don't think it would want to. Instead, I would rather see us some shit like that. Some shit like that looks good, huh? But maybe we don't even get that either, you feel me? So we'll have to just kind of wait and see here. The 5 minute is developed, so that's good. I would probably be open to taking a 1 minute out of this 5 minute. Maybe. Low key though, we could also wick up here, tap this, boom, some shit like that. That could be good. Not set on any one of these, just brainstorming some thoughts of what I might want to see, so that when it plays out, I'm ready for that shit. This 15-minute gap is being created, so in 8 minutes we'll have a 15-minute we could maybe short from, so that's something to think about. And you guys may be thinking, again, why do I want to short? Even though we've swept out this low, we've swept out this low, we've swept out this low. The reason why is we had very nice manipulation above these highs here. We have an SMT at our high, which should make it protected. We have a 4-hour gap down here we're yet to reach. And we have the other 4-hour gap here that we're yet to reach. And again, I know I've said this is probably the 3rd time, but if you balance this whole price range, which price likes to do, this 50% is here. And we also have that 4-hour gap down here. So that's kind of my draw on liquidity for the day. So I could be wrong, 100% could be wrong. And I've been wrong a lot of times. So I'm not holding myself to that, but I'm just saying what I would like to see price do. From here though, damn near, let me get that tap into the 5 minute up here and get a nice little thing. And shit, I'll short this motherfucker. I would. We have 8 minutes. So real shit, bro. 8 minutes from now, today opens, you know what I mean? Get a little manipulation up, boom, rejection block, back down, retest the shit and send it, bro. I would love that. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen right now, but we are going down into this 4 hour gap, you know, which is a little bit sketchy because let's imagine this happens, right? We get 10 a.m. open and instead we manipulate down. Some shit like that. That would throw my bias off a little bit, but you know, we can work with that. We'll just have to read it and see what happens. So also developing a 5 minute right here. That one's pretty damn small. Probably wouldn't want to take that. We finally tapped D open now, daily open. So that's something to see. Let's see what we've done with midnight open. Okay, we opened, got our accumulation in Asia session in London, and then we got our manipulation in pre-market, and now we're dumping. So, you know, something like this is what's playing out. So let's see that play out, brother. Now we're down into that 4 hour gap. Didn't really want to see that happen, but that's cool. That's cool. Just makes it a little bit sketchy to want to take shorts because let's imagine this was our draw on liquidity. We could see a move higher now, right? Could see a move higher. But that's okay. We're not going to let this hold us. Instead, I'm low-key. No, I'll keep that on the chart. But let me add this other 4 hour here just so we have it in the back of our minds, you know, or in the front of our minds, because we already got it in the back. So let's get that hoe on the chart. Shit, dude, I hate how big it is. You know what I mean? That's a pause. But there we are. Okay, so now we got that 4 hour gap. We know where our draw liquidity is. Hopefully, and we can maybe just wait for this 15 minute. This could be banging actually. 10 a.m. opens, manipulates higher, and then boom, sells off down to that. That would be chill with me. That'd be mad chill with me. Let's see. First percent of fair value gap is right here. We inverse that. That was a very nice IFEG entry. Got a very good wick off this 4 hour. It's a nice rejection block there. Low key, not a bad shout either. Not something I'm taking here, but this is not a bad look. The reason why is we have a rejection block pair with key open. We rejected strongly out of this 4 hour gap. I don't think it will hold, but it's not a bad look. It's not a bad look. So, it's a decent amount of confluence right there. Shit, it looks a little sketchy right now, but be in profit a little bit at least. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna hold off another couple minutes here. I'll let you guys know if this trade gets roasted or not. It's playing out. Break even would be right here. And then yeah, once 10 a.m. opens, we'll look for something. So that trade we were just talking about, boom, just hit break even. So shit, good look right there. Not gonna cap. RB pair with daily open out of the 4 hour gap. I might actually lose my mind here if this plays all the way out hella high up and I didn't take it. But again, I'm more bearish, so that's why I skipped on this. Alright, thankfully it's not necessarily playing out here, but we have about 40 seconds until 10 a.m. opens. So about to mark that thing out and get active with it, you feel me? Get active with it. So yeah. Bang. 10 a.m. is now opened. Here's a 10 a.m. open. Bang, bang. Let's check the 4 hour real quick. What do we want to see this candle do? Probably leave this gap here. Real shit. That definitely could be our manipulation above. Would have been way better to sweep this guy out. Oh, shit. This is a little bit tricky, guys. Can't even lie. Okay. Pot manipulation to both sides now. Enough. Yeah, so what I'm thinking here is hopefully, bros. Hopefully. Also, this is no longer this. Screw this 15 minute up here. Just mark out this guy. 15 minute gap right there. Of course, we're dumping. Shit. 15 minute gap right there. Dumping. Do we just take this, bros? I low-key think we do. I low-key think we do take this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. 32-point stop loss. Yeah, I'm taking this. It looks decent. Only 2 cons right here. This is our trade. Gonna go ahead and put this screenshot in my shit over here. Manipulated higher. So the reason we're taking this, give me just a second. So the reason that I like this trade is because we've already got that manipulation higher. I would like to see us leave this 4-hour gap right here. I would like to see us create a gap. And then we already had a little bit of manipulation to the upside, which created that wick. And then obviously, if you pull this guy, you can see it aligns very nicely with 10 a.m. open. So let's see. The farthest I would like to see this thing go is down, fill in that gap, but not even, bro. I really don't even want to see that. Let's just get me tagged in right now. Running a 30-point stop loss, which is low-key pretty big. But it's chill. It's chill. We got nice targets down here. See if we get tagged in. If we get stopped out, it's okay. If we do get stopped out, it is okay. I understand that we have just swept out the previous candle low. We are tapping into this 4-hour gap. But again, what's my draw, guys? This 4-hour gap down here, which is 50% of this leg up. So that's why. Damn, bro. We're just going to dump right now. I wouldn't really want to see it go too much lower here, you know? Because I would like the 786 and the shit to still align pretty well. So see what news says here. News came out. Let's see, bullish, normal, which is bearish. So hopefully this isn't just a news push right here, and price really is bearish. You feel me? At the same time, our weekly candle. What's it look like here? What's it look like? Our weekly candle, a nice doji. Honestly, that's not too bad. And even if we close down here, that'd be okay too. We're reacting out of this weekly gap. Got another weekly gap we could want to visit. So doesn't look bad to me. Definitely doesn't look bad to me. Yeah, so pretty sure we just delete our limit now. Price is way dumped. This is as far as I would like it to go. Price goes any farther, probably not taking this trade here. Yeah, pretty unfortunate. No trade day. But it is what it is, you know. Also, the 0.5 level does align with the daily open. Yeah, so definitely not great here, boys. Definitely not great. Yeah, I probably would not take this anymore. So I'll go ahead and cancel that order. It just is a little overextended now. I don't like it. I don't like it. And honestly, we may not even come up here and retest it. So yeah, that's that. But you can see how we read price well, right? We were reading price. We saw we wanted to continue lower. We had a good bias. We had the entry set. We just didn't get the entry, you know? And yeah, again, if price does come up here and retest it, I don't think I would want to be in that trade. But again, maybe I do, maybe I do, maybe I do. Because if we pull this fib, shit, maybe I do want to be in that, honestly. Let's get that back on the chart. Where are we at? Right here, boom. Now the reason I'm reconsidering possibly taking this is because we have this pull here. From this pull, doesn't look so bad. 705 or 786, 705 still does align with it, so that's not bad. What about the 15? It's no rejection block. 5-minute rejection block is right here, so not a bad shout. If we get it right now, if we don't go lower, I'd still take it probably. 1 to 4 down to these lows. Let's see where the 1 to 5 is. That's my sweet spot. 1 to 5 is right there. We just went a little bit lower. Not great, not great. see the 5-minute RB. Yeah, it is right here. We reacted off of the C. Yeah, it looks like already just above it, but it's not bad. So my stop loss would probably want to be, yeah, this high, realistically. Okay, well, definitely no entry today by the looks of it. Unfortunate. We have a 1-minute rejection block right here. If I was on eval, I'd probably take that, but not taking it on this, that's for sure. Because we're trading fundeds. And yeah, just no trade day for me today. Does look like price is doing what we wanted it to do, just didn't give us our entry. But hopefully you guys are able to learn from this video and see how I was able to acquire my bias, how I was able to read price so well today. And just unfortunate, we don't get our entry, you know? Unfortunate, we don't get our entry. Let's go ahead and move this over and just get a little thumbnail going, you know? So looks like we just took that, but we didn't. And you guys watching the video know that we didn't take it because we didn't get our retest. So I'm just going to sit here on my hands. I'll check back in. I might check back in to close the video. Or I'll let you know if something else appears. I'll talk about a valid trade if it pops up. But shit, we just, boom, price is just dumped. And it was very hard to catch this trade here because there's no rejection block. It's no rejection block. Maybe on the 2-minute or something. I didn't see it. No. Nothing, bro, nothing. And then again, only other valid entry would have been this one right here. That was good. Yeah, that's it, boys. That's it. Unfortunate. Y'all can see the theory was there. The execution just did not come. Yeah, so I don't see anything. We could come up and retest 10 a.m. now, but I definitely don't like it. Could pull this fib and say, okay, yeah, no, we're not even, doesn't even align. So I wouldn't be taking that. That's all for me this week, boys. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. Unfortunately, no trade today, but as you guys can see, like I've said, we read the market pretty well. We had our bias right, all that sort of thing. Pointed out the one valid trade that there was, which was, boom, this short here. Also, this trade here off the open at least went to the swing high, got a break even. Let's see what it actually played out to if you would have taken it. This 1 minute long here. If you just took it up to these highs, it would have been a 1 to 3 almost. So that's really about all you could do today. If you're trading evals, some shit like that is something you could take. And then yeah, that's and this one here as well is pretty good. Other than that, though, not really much. We just dumped. And the reason we wanted to dump once again for the last time was because whenever you pull this, you get that 50% of the range down here with that 4-hour gap. So that's what I wanted to see get hit. Not necessarily this fast. I didn't expect it just to pour off a cliff, but that was my bias for the day. So hopefully you guys learned something about how to read the market, finding a nice bias, getting a nice draw on liquidity. Although there was no entry, we didn't force anything, we didn't jump in, you know, nothing like that. So you guys need to be taking those things into consideration, just understanding how, you know, how to sit on your hands, when it's important, how to get your bias, all those sorts of things. And then whenever you do see entries like this that you need to be taking, you just got to be ready to execute. But anyway, I'll catch you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and all the support on the recent ones. Please drop a like, and I'm going to try to come out with another backtesting video. I might have low-key some sauce for you guys like 10 p.m. open. Shit, I might backtest that, see how it goes, upload the video if it's worth seeing. And yeah, that's all for me this week, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one next week, but that's it. Peace.